$53 million. That's how much the Clark County School District has spent this year on settlements and lawyer fees.
Yeah, so that number is actually cited by administrators as just one of the reasons why the school district is experiencing such a huge deficit. 8 News Now education reporter Joshua Peguero joining us now in studio with how they got here.
Now, litigation is more expensive. Those are the words of CCSD's former CFO, Jason Gowdy, who was fired last month after a budget shortfall came to light. But why is the district spending so much on lawsuits? I asked Gowdy for some answers.
My understanding is that we budgeted $30 million for litigation and we were over by approximately 23.
That's Interim Superintendent Brenda Larson-Mitchell responding to a question at Thursday's meeting from trustee Linda Cavazos, revealing publicly how much CCSD has shelled out this fiscal year in lawsuits.
Under my contract, I was fired without cause, and that's the only thing I know. I was not given any more details.
Jason Gowdy oversaw the district's $3.4 billion budget for about 7 years and says the amount CCSD has paid in settlements and lawyer fees continues to go up.
Claims come in, and unfortunately, you don't have a crystal ball to understand how many claims are going to come each year.
At that meeting, the school board approved a $3.5 million check to settle a lawsuit involving former Sierra Vista High teacher Jonathan Cronin. He was arrested in 2019 for inappropriately touching several students, but that's hardly the largest payout by CCSD this year. In June, a federal judge approved the proposed settlement for $10 million. The parents of J.J. Warrer, who has autism and is nonverbal, sued CCSD in 2019 after J.J., who was 6 at the time, was abused by his teacher.
You don't technically necessarily get notified of these lawsuits until the plaintiff's attorneys file suit. And so therefore, some of these things can come in very late and can be very costly.
The interim superintendent also attributed CCSD's shortfall to a $15 million contract with a cybersecurity company, which the district hired last year after it was hacked. Back to you guys.
All right, Joshua, thanks for that. So we're dealing with a lot of numbers here. The interim superintendent says the district is currently experiencing a nearly $11 million budget shortfall. Last week they thought it was 20. They've narrowed it down to 11. It does plan to cover that by tapping into its approximately $160 million unassigned ending fund balance.